Hello and welcome to Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. Agriculture is at the heart of much of what we do on this show. Coming up a little later, we have a brand new rural roundup of news affecting farmers and of interest to consumers.
Just because something is tough doesn't mean it's not beautiful. Iron appears both graceful and delicate when shaped by the hands of the craftsmen at Phillips Metalworks. We'll see their impressive work today on Simply Southern.
And I'm Stacy Little. Today we're making this vinegar slaw, and it's a delicious departure from your creamy version. Y'all stay tuned.
Kids who grow up on a farm learn about a lot more than cows, sows, and plows. Even folks who grow up to choose a career other than farming will tell you that they learned important life lessons like hard work, honesty, and how to treat other people.
That's right. From our founding fathers to today's top entertainers, some of the most successful people in the U.S. grew up on a farm.
Mitch Henry is taking what he learned as a boy while milking cows on his family's farm just south of Montgomery and using that to influence the next generation of Alabama leaders through his role as president of Faulkner University.
Graduation Day, a highlight for college students. While he shares the grads' excitement, Faulkner University President Mitch Henry wants to make sure these students leave the institution with more than a diploma.
The university is affiliated with the Churches of Christ. We've got a lot of students who don't have a religious background, and this past year we had 70 students and one staff member come to the Lord. And they were baptized, and it's been neat to see this spiritual awakening happening on our campus.
Education is quite a different field than farming, but growing up on his family's Twin Oaks farm south of Montgomery helped prepare Mitch for this new task of leading a university.
It's got to be the best place in the world to grow up. Absolutely loved it. It was a dairy farm with a beef cattle and forage crop operation, and turned 100 years old in 2019. I tell people that's why I went to law school. I didn't like milking cows at 2 in the morning, and but I love farming.
The farm is where Mitch learned responsibility. It built his character, and the people in the surrounding community of Pentlala helped to shape the person Mitch has become.
The things that I've been able to accomplish have been because of the people around me and the values that my parents and other family members instilled and inspired in me.
When I grew up, I milked cows. I worked in the hay field, I cut hay, and I didn't know I was getting an education when I grew up. And I guess if you can interpret what I'm trying to say, you'll know that's what we hope, that the children would have those experiences.
While working as an attorney for nearly 30 years, Mitch continued to live on the family farm with his wife Cindy. In these same fields, the couple passed along values and life lessons to their 3 children, Lauren, Ashby, and Mitchell.
Mitchell took over Cindy's dad's farm up in Moulton. So we find every excuse we can to get to Moulton. And last time I was there, Mitchell had me out till 9 o'clock after dark working in the hayfield.
Mitch smiles when he sees the values his father instilled in him being passed on from his son to his grandson. As a college president, Dr. Henry hopes to see other institutions of higher learning provide similar beliefs to their students.
If I don't accomplish anything else as president, my hope is that we help this generation of students be solidly grounded in what made this country prosper, and those are these core values of hard work, of caring for one another, making our career, whatever we do, a ministry to serve other people.
Interestingly, when Mitch was first approached about becoming the president of Faulkner, he turned him down. His youngest brother had passed away a couple of years earlier, and Mitch and Cindy had decided to retire from law, sell their cattle, and do ministry work.
That's a lot to handle in a short span of time. So what was it that made him change his mind about taking the job?
Well, a former president who is now the chancellor of Faulkner contacted Mitch and convinced him that the job is a ministry. You heard him say that 70 students and a staff member had come to the Lord last year. Seems to me he's doing a pretty good job.
So instead of wrangling cattle, he's helping shepherd souls.
Exactly.
Even something as mundane as a mailbox becomes a work of art under the team at Phillips Metalworks. When Simply Southern returns, we'll see how these modern-day blacksmiths are blending traditional craftsmanship with contemporary design.
Hey, I'm Ashley Walding with Sweet Grown Alabama. Sweet Grown Alabama is our state's branding program, and Simply Southern has helped Sweet Grown in such a huge way with getting our message out there. We truly would not be able to reach so many people with our message if it weren't for Simply Southern. What's in Season has been so fun to do. I have actually been set up at different trade shows and different community events just with the Sweet Grown Alabama booth, and folks will come up to me and say, "Oh my gosh, I've seen you on that show." So when folks get to see me and say, "I have personally heard about Sweet Grown Alabama now," it just makes a world of difference. I love getting to watch Simply Southern because it gives me everything that I need in my state. I get a sense of community, I get a sense of agriculture, I get to see folks that I know. It just feels like home almost. I'm Ashley Walding with Sweet Grown Alabama, and I want to say a huge congratulations to Simply Southern on 10 seasons.
Whether a fender bender or a major crash, we know that car accidents happen. If this happens to you, here are a few steps you should take following the accident. Check yourself for injuries, check your passengers, get to a safe place, call the police, and do not admit fault or blame to others. Gather as much information as possible and file your insurance claim. Call your local insurance agent today to make sure you have the coverage you need should you ever be in an auto accident. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
No matter the herd you tend to, or the type of seeds you sow, Farm Bureau Bank understands the lifestyle and financial needs of our neighbors. We're here to help grow traditions, give back to agricultural communities, and offer financial convenience for your unique way of life. Whether it's personal or business, we are committed to serving you and your financial needs. Please give us a call and we'll get started today.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
In the heart of Alabama, where communities thrive and families flourish, there's a trusted partner with practical solutions for a better world. Alabama Extension equips farmers in the field and supports health in the home. Our experts extend knowledge and improve lives.
We're growing food for our community right here in the city.
We're gaining the confidence to become the leaders of tomorrow.
We're here to help you grow and succeed in all aspects of life. Discover Alabama Extension at aces.edu.